In a time when it seemed like no one was truly listening to the teachings of Jesus, Mary Magdalene's inner turmoil was a genuine reflection of her deep faith and attentiveness to his words. On the other hand, Judas was becoming increasingly detached from the group, preoccupied with his own ideas of what Jesus should be doing rather than focusing on what truly mattered. Episode 6 of The Chosen Season 4 was another poignant addition to a season marked by overwhelming sorrow, grief, and uncertainty. After watching the episode, several questions naturally arose. Why did Jesus refer to Lazarus as being asleep when the news clearly stated that he was dead? What did this metaphor signify? Was Judas genuinely trying to assist Jesus, or was he acting out of selfishness and insincerity? Was Mary Magdalene the only person who truly grasped Jesus' message? And did the exchange between Peter and Thomas carry any deeper meaning? Let's explore these questions. At the beginning of the episode, amid all the turmoil, Jesus is seen reading a note that deeply disturbs him. This note, later revealed to be about Lazarus' sickness, was not good news. Despite knowing that Lazarus would die and that he would subsequently resurrect him, Jesus referred to Lazarus' condition as sleep rather than death. This distinction is crucial as it indicates that Jesus did not perceive this state as true death but rather as a temporary sleep, awaiting resurrection. This concept is also reflected in the story of Jairus' daughter, whom Jesus referred to as merely sleeping in Luke 8. Throughout the scriptures, death is often depicted as sleep, with the deceased expected to be awakened at the resurrection. Thus, when Jesus spoke of Lazarus as being asleep, he was emphasizing the temporary nature of death in the context of his power to bring life. The resurrection of Lazarus would have profound implications. Thomas, who had previously questioned why Jesus had not resurrected Rama, would now witness Jesus bringing back his own relative from the dead. This act would challenge Thomas's faith and expectations, potentially leading to frustration and anger as he struggled with the implications of Jesus' power and choices. Lazarus' resurrection was also intended to strengthen the faith of those who still harbored doubts about Jesus' abilities, serving as a testament to his divine authority. Mary Magdalene's brief but impactful appearance in Episode 6 highlighted her profound understanding of Jesus' mission. After learning about Lazarus' death, Mary and Jesus shared a moment where Jesus expressed his emotional suffering. Mary's intense pain was a reflection of her deep comprehension of Jesus' purpose and the suffering he was about to endure. Her pain stemmed from the knowledge and understanding she possessed, which was more profound than that of others. As Dallas Jenkins pointed out in a live stream, Mary's past suffering and pain made her uniquely positioned to empathize with Jesus' own struggles. This understanding set her apart, making her one of the few who truly grasped the depth of Jesus' teachings. Judas Iscariot's character remains conflicted. On one hand, he genuinely believed in the coming of Jesus' kingdom and had sincere intentions when he first joined Jesus' group. However, Judas's personal expectations of the Messiah clashed with the reality of Jesus' mission. He envisioned a triumphant warrior Messiah who would confront the Romans and lead with wealth and power, rather than a humble servant. His dissatisfaction grew as he focused more on his own interpretation of what Jesus should be doing, rather than accepting Jesus' true path. Judas's frustration was evident, particularly during the sermon in Jerusalem, where he became preoccupied with the religious leaders rather than listening to Jesus' message. His disregard for the advice from Simon, Matthew, John, and even Jesus himself fueled his ego and led him to reject the very teachings he was meant to follow. The scene between Peter and Thomas, where they are seen interacting at a market, might seem lighthearted at first with their soap-sniffing activity. However, their discussion about Rama and Jesus' choices was significant. The show often features characters questioning Jesus' decisions, and Peter's reassurance that questioning is not inherently wrong but becomes problematic when one refuses to accept the answers underscores a key theme. This dialogue highlights the varying reactions of individuals to Jesus' decisions and their willingness or unwillingness to accept his responses. Judas's growing skepticism and Thomas's struggle with his grief reflect broader themes of doubt and acceptance in the face of Jesus' actions. If the episode felt overwhelming, you might find relief in watching some behind-the-scenes videos from the cast, which can offer a lighter perspective and uplift your mood. Stay tuned for my analysis of the Episode 7 trailer, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your support and look forward to our next discussion.